1 years old. I live in Arizona and I came to Canton, Ohio for treatment with Michael Jones for fibromyalgia in January of 2010. As far back as the early 90s, I began experiencing subtle indications that something was happening with my health. The symptoms would come and go with all examinations and testings being non-conclusive and therefore no diagnosis. As the years passed, I just accepted the fact that I was going to have irritating and inexplicable things happen in my body. I felt that I was misunderstood and the doctors dismissed my health concerns and regarded me as another woman with an imagined, undetectable, and untraceable ailment. In other words, because they couldn't seem to put all the symptoms together and arrive at a diagnosis and didn't know how to fix me, their only answer, not surprisingly, was to prescribe medication for my nerves and just recommend that I relax and go for walks. And I felt that they weren't hearing me and were just placating me, and in addition, I felt they were just doing something because that's what doctors are supposed to do to keep patients happy. I finally just gave up and accepted the fact that I was different, and I pushed through my symptoms as they presented themselves over the years, pretty much ignoring them when possible. In recent years, however, it became difficult to ignore the symptoms as my life was getting smaller and smaller, and I became less active and more isolated as the months passed. My subtle symptoms were no longer subtle. My pain was real, and it was all over my body nearly all day, and even more so at night, allowing me only 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I began to believe that this is what it feels like to get old, and the rest of my life was going to be a matter of surviving each day, not much to look forward to. I continued to push through the pain. My family and friends had no idea about my suffering. I'm not one to complain, and I looked physically well. I was in denial as well. My main symptoms were breathing difficulties, severe sleep interruptions. As I mentioned earlier, getting only 3 to 4 hours of sleep each night. I had reduced stamina. I had tinnitus, which is ringing in the ears. I had difficulties with concentration, memory, and expression of ideas, which caused feelings of withdrawal and led to isolation further. I had moderate to severe pain most every day. What I came to learn through Mike's program is that fibromyalgia is well rooted in my emotional history. A background of emotional history and emotional stress is a main component of fibromyalgia. Mike's program gave me the tools to look at the unresolved issues of my past. For instance, the background stresses surrounding me caused me at a very early age, 18 months old, to have episodes of holding my breath until I passed out, resulting in many falls. These falls and other injuries set the pattern for my nervous system to gradually shut down, and later in life I eventually found myself experiencing the symptoms of fibromyalgia. I credit my success and cure from fibromyalgia not just to Mike's expertise, but also to my participation in the healing process. The most important thing I think that I did to prepare myself for Mike's program was to come to a place for once in my life of committing to making my health a priority, making myself a priority. That made all the difference. Because I was ready to heal, I had remarkable results. After the first treatment, my pain was gone, and I remain pain-free today. Mike has the answer. His program is drug-free and is based on well-known principles of the body systems that the medical community seems to have forgotten. I'm just one person whose life has been restored and improved through Mike's program. There are many other documented cases in his study. There is an alternative to a lifetime of doctoring your disease and just coping. People need to know that there are options out there, and Mike's program is a great option, and I want to spread the word. Mike's program saved my life. My pain is gone, my breathing problems have been normalized, the ringing in my ears is gone, and I'm symptom-free. I continue to follow Mike's program to maintain all the improvements I experienced and also to gain additional benefits from his program. I've lost over 20 pounds, which much of that loss was in the abdominal area. My arms and legs have been reshaped. I had unsightly broken blood capillaries in my legs that have been eliminated and repaired. I had scar tissues from previous surgeries that have been improved and greatly reduced. My wrinkles and my gray hair have diminished, and I feel better than I've felt in years. And I have a bright outlook for the future, good health and gracefully aging. Thank you. If I can answer any questions or clarify anything that I stated on the video, you can contact me at my email address, debra.dubberly@gmail.com. That's debra.dubberly@gmail.com. Thank you.